It's week 1 of the 2024 season.
And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Armadillos and the Bucs, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Well, Brock, we saw week 1 begin on Thursday night, so now 2 more teams get their season started here on Sunday. He's Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and it is very important, partner, for both teams here that their seasons begin on a strong note.
Yeah, this is the week where I really can't take myself back to that locker room, to week 1 across the different seasons. And whether it was high school or college or pro, it was the same feeling. Right, it was hope springs eternal. Even though it's the fall and the calendar's turned and it's week 1, you're so hopeful of what lies ahead.
The punter Tress Way set to get this one started. And we're off from Tampa. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the 7th-year pro, comeback player of the year contender last season in Baker Mayfield.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of a league MVP, maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, well, how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Irving on the inside give. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, Mayfield has him on the quick hitter. He's got a gain of 6 there. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
That's caught for the first. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They're now set for 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. 1st and 10, it's Mayfield. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Picked off by Frankie Louvu. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it, opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
So here comes this offense as they get set for their opening drive. And leading them out, the reigning Heisman Trophy winner, the number 2 pick in the NFL draft out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
Such an incredible amount of promise in this man and a lot of signs of hope since he went near the top of the draft this spring. We knew he was always going to get the start in his first career game, and this is the first step to beginning a new era for this franchise. And also that chip on his shoulder to prove that he should have been the number 1 pick.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
And they get there to take him down right around the 41. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that gives them the first. Now Daniels off the play action. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Won't get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Levante David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Cut near the goal line. He has the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Armadillos take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Fielded at the 7. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. Tampa Bay sending its offense out. Their second drive coming up. And they got off on the wrong foot here with that opening drive interception that led to points the other way.
Yeah, and what this defense has shown is they are going to capitalize on your mistakes, and not just a little, but by a lot. So from here on out, you better play some mistake-free football because this defense is hunting for more.
Irving here from the gun. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Frankie Louvu there for the tackle. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That's going to be caught by Evans. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Jeremy Chin there on the stop. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Baker now from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Dump off caught by his back. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. The rookie from Michigan there that time.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Motion man sent left. Baker throwing again. He fires one deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Mayfield to throw again. Setting up the running back screen. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness that's coming, and then more importantly, to stop them.
And oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels got his target, it's Zacchaeus. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Play brought to an end by Jordan Whitehead. And for the Buccaneers, it's a nickel look, 3rd down coming. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And the fair catch brought in right at the 40. No return on that punt. And the Buccaneers will get set to go on offense. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punt, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. Got Evans, it's complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
What's that?
First down, here's Baker. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
First and 10, here's Mayfield. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Hey, alert 30. What's that?
Throwing again is Baker. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Armadillos will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. Jukes out a 1-stop. Now here he goes down the right sideline.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And we're back. Road offense out there and set. Let's get the second quarter started. They've got 1st and goal to work with.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 18 Pioneer. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Out of the gun, Daniels. This throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming in. It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. And it's a turnover, the defense has it.
You know, Kate, that's a stop they're going to use as teaching tape for an entire season. Heck, the offseason. Back pressed against their own end zone, making an impact play. No one expected to force a fumble. His effort directly kept points off the scoreboard, and it's that type of effort the coaches want to see from everyone on the field.
To the ground it goes, that's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So it's second down coming up. Mayfield now from the gun. He's on the move. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up. Putting a receiver in motion. Third down. Here's Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And this will be his second effort of the contest. Got 44 yards on his first kick, Brock, and this one looks to be longer. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it's going to be their football coming up. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Trying for the deep ball. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, you're looking at a huge gain.
Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Daniels back to throw. And oh, he drops it. He had all the space in the world. Brock, he got behind the defense, and he just looked away before he brought it in. A big missed opportunity. Fourth down, here's Daniels. Throw caught by his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. Again, Daniels to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
He connects downfield on 4. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. A handoff for Robinson, running right. The flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding, offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Still on his feet.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. That's complete to Zach Ertz. And he will take this in, touchdown. The Armadillos pull out in front further, 13-zip. That one right down the middle. And the Armadillos double their lead to 14. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Rashad White on the return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. This finds Evans, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10, it's Mayfield. And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the field, incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Slot man in motion left. Third and long, Mayfield. McMillan hauls it in. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. First and 10 from the 41. Baker now from the gun. He completes it in traffic. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Finds his man. It's Godwin. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. The Buccaneers driving. Third and a lone yard coming up. Baker throwing again. Complete beyond the marker. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers making a one-score game before halftime. Jalen McMillan with the touchdown. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Jamison Crowder on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. This offense ready to get going again now. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. From the gun, it's Daniels. He's gonna push one deep down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're gonna try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today,
trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Big time drive.
Hauled in by Godwin.
Big time drive. Let's go.
And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Frankie Louvu there for the tackle. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. This offense getting all set for this series. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Trying to work quickly now. 2nd and 1. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. To throw, Daniels. This one taken in by Zacchaeus. And they bring him down around the 34. Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout. Throwing from the gun here. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Picked off by Jordan Whitehead. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
That brings us to our first halftime of the new season. Now we'll keep it in-state, but send you a couple hours away to our buddy in Orlando. It's Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll get started up at Cleveland Brown Stadium in Cleveland, and that one closing in on halftime with the Cowboys out on top. Brandon Cooks, a touchdown reception. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Cortland Sutton, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's get you to MetLife Stadium to see what's happening with the Giants at home in East Rutherford. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Minnesota Vikings. Sam Darnold with 3 touchdown passes in the Week 1 victory. Both these teams making their way out of the tunnel, and we're ready for the second half. And for the call, we send it back to Kate Scott and the other blonde bomber, Brock Ewer. These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Ewer.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Armadillos and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I don't know, kid. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the 1st down. Pops up right away and signals 1st down.
1st down, ball at the 36. Another carry for Robinson. And they bring him down after he ran through him up to the 43. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Play fake here, Daniels. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding. Offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. So now a much tougher task here as they come up on 2nd and 20. Throwing now, Daniels. Finds his target, Robinson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
It's taken in by Eckler. And he goes out a little short of the 40. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he drives it close to the red zone before going out. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag.
False start. Offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Able to hit Robinson, complete. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Levante David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Here's Robinson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire, getting stronger, literally.
And he bowls through the defense for a touchdown. The Armadillos grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. Mayfield on 1st and 10. This one's taken in by Otten. Nothing doing there as he gets out of bounds back at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. On the give, this is Irving.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That's brought in by White. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Their punter making his way out now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And this kick gets past the 20. It's going to reach the 18-yard line before it's touched down. Back out runs their offense. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
First and 10, a run to Robinson. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Got a man. Robinson has it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. On the move, headed right. Nice loft on that one, but it falls incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So it's going to be 4th and short. And they're going for this. Forced out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he reaches the 35 before going out. All set up now for 1st and 10. Now Daniels to throw. Setting up the running back screen. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Robinson on the inside give. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required, along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 36. Dumped off to his running back. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Daniels back to throw. It's caught. Eckler gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Levante David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle. Here's 2nd and 5. Setting up the screen. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Again, Daniels to the air. Chased out to his right. He's running for it. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Handoff now to Robinson. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense.
Offside. Defense.
Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down. Buys time, rolling right. And he's across for the touchdown, and that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call.
Offside. Defense.
Got to the end zone with a free play, so they will, of course, decline offsides and take the points. They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Armadillos stretch their lead to 21.
Buccaneers 7.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Here's White on the return. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Here come the Bucs on offense now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. First and 10, it's Mayfield. Finds his man, it's Godwin. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10.
That's good for Tampa Bay.
Sending a receiver left. First down, here's Baker. He's on the move. He'll try and run this. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at their 49-yard line.
Now Mayfield. This one finds Irving. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Kate, I'm going to call that, even though it looks like nothing on the stat sheet, a win-win for both sides. Defense, well, they rally. They get right to that throw in the flat for a no gain. The offense, well, they just remind that defense, you not only got to cover us vertically, but we're going to stretch you horizontally as well.
3rd and short, Mayfield. Complete beyond the marker. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Baker throwing again. Escapes out to the left. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
4-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 9.
From the gun, Mayfield. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Point it right.
Working quickly here.
That's another.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And it sets up 2nd down. Throwing again is Baker. Likely's got it right side. And they had this down to the 11 before being marked down. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down. Here's the give to Irving. And he only gets this one down to the 9.
2 minutes.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 3rd down, here's Mayfield. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers get it back to within 2 possessions. Mike Evans with the touchdown. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers get it back to a 14-point game. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And this onside kick doesn't go their way. The hands team makes the cover. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that Finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived.
Defense.
So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. On 1st down, here's Daniels. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Getting out to his left. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
19, target, ready,
Out of the gun, Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Cut near the goal line. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. 1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Armadillos have likely locked up the win right there. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Armadillos stretch their lead to 21. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Here's White on the return. Return's looking good so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Mayfield on 1st and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled for a short gain. Baker now from the gun. Got Evans, it's complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Mayfield to throw again. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Good.
Mayfield now from the gun. Trying to push it deep downfield. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are inbounds. So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers get it back to a 14-point game. They'll time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And the hands team brings in the onside kick. That should set them up for victory. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. From the gun, it's Daniels. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Armadillos are your winners. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.